Hi, this is Kelly from Kelly's Corner, and we're going to talk a little bit about connecting with people today. One of the things that throughout the last couple of years we've been talking about is this importance of reaching out to others, connecting to people as a way to help reduce our stress, reduce loneliness. And so how do we do that is very individual. We've talked about reaching out via emails or phone calls, getting together in person. There are a variety of ways in which we can connect with others. And one of the ways I'd like to talk today about is how we sort of can look at our lives and other people's lives as a way to share our story. The older many of us get, the more important it seems to be for our story to be shared, for our life to have some value. And I think that it can be done in formal ways. There are services out there that can put together life books, but there are other inexpensive, simple ways that we can do that. And it's just connecting with others. And a really nice way of doing that is to also ask people about their life stories. What do they want to share about? This notion of us sort of deepening relationships or connections that we have can be with either new friendships or existing friendships. They can be within your family. I think it would surprise many of us to know that some of our close family and friends have different hobbies or interests that we never knew they had. I think just talking once with my mother, who spent most of her working life in the legal system, she always wanted to work with animals, and particularly marine biology. When we had that conversation, it was kind of surprising because that's not something I would have ever thought of. And these conversations don't have to be formal. You don't have to have pre-questions, although that might be helpful. Find out what interests people, even if they don't necessarily do that thing now. And it can bring up memories, especially for older people. And that's a way that they make meaning out of their life, is by imparting their stories, which often come with humor and wisdom. And so those are often delightful ways to learn about people. So another way to prompt somebody is by offering something about yourself, right? You say, I was in the band in high school. What kinds of things did you like to do in high school? Those kinds of open-ended questions are often received well. One of the things that I find super fun is when I talk to my daughter about different things. And sometimes she's getting to the age, she's 10 now, so she's getting to the age in life where she likes to know more about what things were like when I was younger. And she enjoys sharing her interests and sort of thoughts about the world today already, which is also very nice. There are games out there, sort of icebreaker games. There's one that we use at the dinner table, and we've used it with just our immediate family who all live together, but we've also used it on a couple of occasions when we've had guests for dinner. Everybody gets a question like, what is your dream vacation? And everybody answers that question. And then you go to the next person, and that person may have a question that says, who is the person in your life that you admired the most and why? And then everybody around the table answers those questions. And so that's a great way to engage in conversation, which is always great with especially kids, and to deepen your connection with people. In this era of technology, face-to-face conversations or on the phone conversations become less and less. And so I think it's also a way of being able to improve our communications in general. And I suspect if you start the conversation with somebody in your life, it will branch into other conversations, which would be a lovely thing for people on both sides.
To To support Greater Lynn Senior Services and see more videos like these, please consider making a donation at the link below and subscribe to our channel.